I'm live! Hello, nobody yet. But hello to those of you watching this that are watching it when you're watching it some other time. I'm the Orange Ranger, and I'm still here at Momocon 2018. As a matter of fact, it is just about time to call this thing a convention. Everybody already... Bumble. Big sign. Hey, everyone. That big sign there, I think. This is the gaming hall. I'm going to show you the gaming side of things before we head out. Thank you, Chase. I love that people love my videos. Makes me feel good to hear that every single time. Okay, so you can see here, you can check out board games here. That's a really cool thing, actually. Thinking about doing that next year. I didn't get to it this year. And there are, let's game that again. Oh. You know something? If that's an X8 reference, I haven't actually seen X8, so I know I'm terrible. I'm still working on Q Ranger. Just haven't had the time. Switching hands on you here, folks. There's some lovely food options, though. But they're really expensive because they're here. Hello! Hey! Tiffany! Pleasure to see you. They're really expensive because they're here in the convention center, so I avoided that. You go next door to the CNN Center. It is an X8 reference. I will watch it eventually. I'm a gamer, so I'm thinking I'm going to really enjoy X8. I just have to get there. I want to do Q Ranger, and then I'm going to do X8 and just go on from there, catching up when I actually have time. Ooh, look over there. Yeah. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Go Green Ranger, go. Alright. Okay, here, I can show you this side. Momocon Gaming Experience. I think some of that is washed out by the thing. I'm not speaking very much on Change the Channel. I always allow for the possibility the truth being somewhere in between. I happen to think that with the volume of accusations, most of it is probably true, and that's a shame. Linkara, really, when Linkara stepped away, that kind of solidified for me that there was something going on. So this is pretty cool. Got a green screen virtual reality game. I think that's pretty neat. This is what I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys around this gaming hall. It really kind of consists of two parts. This side is Tokyo Arcade with Japanese games. So you have some rhythm games over there. Yeah, this section is kind of dark. I think that's just to let the screens really shine out. Have I played Bendy and the Ink Machine? No. There's a drum game over here. Cool, kawaii, or not kawaii. Well, kind of kawaii. Anyway, over here I think there's like it's a racing game type situation. It's a Garage of the Garage 5. Sugoi! Thank you. That's what I was going for. This is really neat, I think. Over here, they have arcade Dragon Ball Fighter Z set up. I think that's really cool. That is sweet. Yes, I have heard of Fami Kamen Rider. I've watched some of it. I don't think I've watched all of it. You're right about that. I've seen some of it, not all of it. Looks pretty interesting. What's that? Oh, there's also these two over here are Tekken 7. There have been 7 Tekkens. Oh, and actually, the other 2 are Street Fighter 5. So that's pretty cool. I mentioned this in the vlogs I'm going to be doing. But over there, and I'll show you in a minute, there's the console playing area. I played Street Fighter 2. Hi there, Tokyo Nation. I played Street Fighter 2 on the SNES Classic, and I actually beat it. I've beaten it before, but still, beat it with Ryu. Over here, we have, like, shooting games. Mortal Kombat's pretty cool. I've always been kind of a Street Fighter guy, but not in a big way, so that's definitely cool too. These are interesting. I don't know exactly what they are, to be honest, but they're like gaming pods. They look pretty immersive and pretty cool. Project Diva Arcade over there. I'm gonna come this way. Itadora Tri Boost. Oh, the sand is terrible. It gets in your boots and you get it everywhere. That's a reference. I already showed you guys this. I'm wasting your live time. No! Alright. More rhythm games over there. I'm gonna admit right now, one of the most awkward things about doing a YouTube Live is that it's this camera. So when I go to show you something, I can't necessarily see what I'm looking at. Over here, we have dancing games. I can't tell what, oh, something Pump, the Prime 2. There's In the Groove. There's DDR Extreme. There's 2 Dance Dance Revolutions. And then down here, gotta go this way. In the vlogs, I can edit out the times that I'm waiting to be able to walk past. Conventions are just rivers of people. We have Dance Evolution Arcade. Which is more or less Just Dance, I'll say. Alright, so that's the Tokyo arcade side. We also have, I don't want to really call it the American arcade side, but just like the more traditional. Over here, we have somebody doing what I'm doing. We have an entire ring of classic games. There's Raiden, there's Gyrus, you got Klax, you got a giant pink box, you got the Simpsons arcade game, you got some pinball games. There's a game called Invasion, a shooting game, Robotron. Joust is available if I had any interest in playing it. I'm actually reading Ready Player One right now. I was reading it on the subway. Maybe it does. Maybe I should go check. But yeah, I started reading Ready Player One, and Joust is mentioned prominently. Over here you'll see Mario. It says play here today. This was a Nintendo booth. We out here, fam, SD, ho! This was a Nintendo booth. I think they have packed it in. I have not, because I don't have time. I didn't even actually see Rogue One. I want to. I will at some point. That's what games you be playing. Here, I don't think I'm going to play anything here. That you see, there's a Link to the Past on an SNES Classic. That's what I played earlier. There are actually some Nintendo Switches over here. You can see Splatoon 2 right over there. Whee! I might play something. I don't feel like leaving just yet. They have all sorts of consoles over here. PS3s, PS4s, Xbox 360s, Xbox Ones. What's me? It's good stuff. Show the villains. To be honest, I don't really care. It's just that Summer Cove High means so little to me in terms of the story. It's kind of just where the base is and brings up annoying story aspects of them being in school. It seems like they only go to class when it's relevant to the story. Now, if you rephrase that to if I think they will storm Summer Cove High School, I would say no, because the show has avoided in the past destroying a base that's connected to a civilian outlet, and the prime example that comes to mind is Jungle Fury, where they where the base was above the pizza parlor, and they subverted that whole trope of destroying the base and destroyed the villain's base instead. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about in just a second here. Michelangelo, I think you know why. Oh my gosh. The ship, what's it called? Gosh darn it. Okay, I spent that long trying to think of what the villain's base is in Ninja Steel. I remembered that it's the Galaxy Warrior ship, the battle arena, the Warrior Dome. Thank you. That's how deep and impactful the story of Ninja Steel is. It's been gone for this long, and I'm already forgetting things about it. Credit where credit is due, though. I was genuinely stunned that they gave us a mid-season cliffhanger. They finally got that message. Okay. I think... Well, I'll show you one other thing. And you guys seem to be enjoying just asking me questions. Just so you guys know, lives aren't going to become like a super regular thing for me. It's very hard for me to do when I'm at home. It's just because I'm in Atlanta and there's like ubiquitous, we're back into the dark and loud section here, ubiquitous 4G for the phone. I gotta check my data though, but I think I'm fine. I actually just had a bill cycle, so my data should be back up at the top. It's not anything anymore. As a matter of fact, they're breaking it down, but if you look over here, and then over there, and then over there, that's where they had the gaming competitions, the tournaments. There was actually like official esports type stuff. I didn't know there's a league centered here in Georgia. They had competitions here. There were various esports contests. What did I look at that made you want pizza? I mean, can you see? Could you see Papa John's from that far behind me? Papa John's is way back there. Back there. I am actually hungry now, but I think I have some food in my room. I'll show you guys this. I'm getting pretty random. I want to see if it shows price. Let's do this Coke machine. Let's see the Coke. It's B6. Look at there. Look at there. How about that? How about $4 for a soda? You want to pay that? You want to pull that out of your wallet and put it in the machine? I don't. Yeah, I told you. I told you. I don't want to like, excuse me. I don't want to like go right up to a food stand and like shove my phone into it. I learned that lesson the first year. I got a sandwich here and it was something ridiculous. I don't even remember. And then I wandered my way over to the, Jungle Karma Pizza. RJ would not charge that much, even here at a convention. Maybe a little upcharge for, you know, convention value, but RJ's cooler than that. He's not going to gouge you. You leave this building and you go literally across the street and you get to the CNN Center, which has an incredible food court at actually reasonable prices. So I'm never buying food in this building again. Oh, I can show you this. So over here, these booths that are now being taken down were for LAN gaming, and the booth you saw there with the gentleman breaking stuff down, that's actually set up for streaming, computer and setup and everything. So you don't have to bring any equipment. You can just sign up for a time in that booth and stream to your channel live from Momocon. I've always thought that's really neat. There's still some computers set up here. Do I want to try to... Okay, here, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to, like, point my phone at their menus, but I'm going to tell you some of the food prices. How did this become about food prices? This is a gaming hall. Okay, let me see if I can find some prices here. Sorry, excuse me. That's got to be... Is that like a little pizza? Okay, a hot dog is $6. Loaded up, it's $7. Chips are $2. Bottled soda is $4. Bottled water is $3. The Papa John's, it says $10 for cheese or pepperoni pizza. That's got to be like an actual something in between. Like that's not one slice. That's got to be like more than that. So you have Papa John's, you have Nathan's. Fried rice meal here for $10. That's actually not bad. Bacon cheeseburger meal for $11. Oreo milkshake, $8. Over here at lemonade, exclamation point. Real fruit smoothies too. Got some barbecue. Back there you got funnel cakes. You got Subway over there. 6-inch subs and salads are both $8 over there. So that concludes our tour of the Gaming Floors food section. Eat fresh, right? I'm in a weird sort of mood with the con ending. My feels are all over the place. By the way, there, Super Mario, etc., etc., etc. Hello. You asked a couple different times what I thought about 4Kids. I've gotten that question before, and I don't know the significance. 4Kids was okay. The one thing... Oh, good to know. The one thing I hold against 4Kids and CW in general was their treatment of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. How they yanked it all over the schedule, and then the last 2 episodes only aired online. So yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I hate SpongeBob SquarePants. I find it juvenile and irritating and dumb all at the same time. I will not hold it against anybody for liking it. Definitely not my thing. So I do not have a favorite SpongeBob episode. I apologize. Alright guys, I think that's gonna about cover it. I think I'm gonna head on back to my hotel. And Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was excellent. I will say, every time it comes up, I always say this to anybody who will listen. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, feel if Nickelodeon got the rights to Kamen Rider Dragon Knight and just re-aired it alongside Power Rangers, they'd be able to start a Kamen Rider franchise. That show did not succeed because nobody saw it because of how CW aired it, which is what I was saying. But yeah, we're gonna call this, they're gonna be closing this building in about an hour. I know you'll listen. You and everybody else. Oh, over here, continuing, maybe wrapping up the food tour, if you will. We have Dr. Nitro's liquid nitrogen ice cream and popcorn. What I'm curious about is how you make liquid nitrogen popcorn. How do you do that? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to find out. Sounds dangerous. All right. Okay. To be completely clear, I do not believe they make the popcorn with liquid nitrogen. Keyblade. I see a Keyblade. Do you see a Keyblade? Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Wait. Where? Over there. There it is. It's a Keyblade right there. It's liquid nitrogen ice cream. And they also have popcorn. I'm aware of that. I'm making some ice cream now. You guys are evil. You talked me into it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I will do these from time to time when I'm able, especially now. I totally forgot to mention this, by the way. Anybody who had to sit through that first live, thank you for not mentioning that the video quality was janky as crud. I ended up getting a new phone this weekend, and this one seems to be going much better. So, A+ there. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this, whether you're tuned in live or you tuned in on the replay. As I get back home, I'll be getting back to my videos. I'll be getting the vlogs up from Momocon, and I hope you enjoy it. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, everybody, for loving my videos, and I will see you next time. Take us home, Dr. Nitro. Goodbye.